So, how many ingots have we got in here? 28. So, yep, that's going to be enough. Awesome. So, next thing I'm going to need to make to upgrade our crafting, well, our tool station, is we're going to need another 2 of these seared bricks, which are made using seared bricks, which is from grout, which we can get through clay, and some sand and some gravel. So let's go out and get ourselves, actually we might have enough clay. Yep, got enough clay. So we might just need to get some more sand. We need 4 sand. Oh, also, I should note, when in my combat, I broke my camel pack, so I've got to manually drink at the moment, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. But, I mean, we'll fix that eventually. Alright, some sand. Let's grab just 4 pieces, because that's all we need. Awesome. I'll pour 1 more. Yes, awesome. So, clay, gravel, and sand gets us 8 grout. Chuck that in there with 1 piece of charcoal. And we'll be able to make ourselves some half-decent tools, which I'm really, really looking forward to. Now, we should have enough iron to make ourselves some of these upgraded tools as well, which will be really, really good. So, all I've got to do now is wait on this. Let me figure out 1 iron ingot. I'm just going to do a bit of math in my head to figure out how much actual extra iron we're going to need. But what I want to make here in a second. Let's see. Alumite. Because this stuff's pretty handy in terms of being a good material. What's it like for a pickaxe head? 1 level ardite. See, it's better than steel in terms of mining level and speed and durability. So it's good stuff. This. What's the ratio? It's 5 aluminium to 2 iron to 2 obsidian. How much aluminium have we got? A little bit. Not a huge... Well, we've got some over here as well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I'll grind those down and we might have a little bit more. Alright, these are ready to go. So we'll pick this guy up. Craft up some more of these seared bricks. Put them across the top. Down like so. And table and tool forge. Awesome. So this is going to allow us to make the hammer, the lumber axe, which is what I want to make next, because that is going to make getting wood a lot faster. But it's a little bit expensive. So we'll see how that goes. Let's make ourselves the patterns first that we're going to need. So from memory, we're going to need tough tool rod, the broad axe head pattern, the large plate pattern, and I think it was the tough binding. Yeah, but we need to make ourselves some more stencils first. Awesome. Put that in there like so. Alright, so the ones that we're going to cast at least are going to be the stone broad axe head. And I think... I might make the rest of it out of paper, just so we get all those extra modifiers. I'm not too sure just yet, but for sure. So, where's that extra pickaxe head pattern? See, I had that left over. Where are the other ones? In this chest here. So I can actually melt this down back into aluminium brass. Or not. I thought you could. Nope. Alright, well, I was wrong. So, have we got any gold? We've got very little gold. Oh, I've got enough gold chunks to make two patterns. Bit of a waste of gold at the moment, but well, I've seen plenty of gold ore veins. I think I've definitely found one, so I can go back and mine that later. So let's go ahead and make the lumberjack cast. And then I think, to start off with, I think we're just going to go with iron. We can always upgrade it later. I think for the alumite stuff, I want to make like the pickaxe first and things like that. That'll actually be a lot more worthwhile. For the tool rod, we might just make it out of wood, and then the binding and the head we can make out of paper, maybe. I'm not too sure. Where is my Tinker's books? Materials and you. Let's have a quick look. Funny, this is the first time I've opened this book. Oh, this is not the right one either. Oops. I want the red one. I don't think we've got the red one. We do now. Materials, flint. We could make it out of flint. Handle modifier. Yeah, it's not ideal. See, paper's got horrible durability as well. I mean, for just an introductory tool, let's just make some wood stuff and just see. So gold, cast that out. Now these things require 8 material cost. So we're going to have to make sure we've got enough there. We might make the tool rod out of iron as well. So we're going to need at least 3 of them from memory. We only got 1 in there at the moment. And we're going to have to make the blank for that as well. Nope, that's the binding, not the tool rod. Gold down first. Make the cast. This tough binding's not going to not be any good to us anymore. Waiting for that iron to cook up. How much paper have we got? I thought I had a heap on me, but I might have thrown it out because I didn't think we were ever going to need it. But in this case, we now need it, which is less than good. All right, we'll cast this out. We might make the large plate out of bronze, just to mix it up. And sorry if that came through the microphone. I just whacked my leg into the side of the desk. Sorry about that. So bronze is made through 3 copper and 1 tin. Yes, that's what it is. All right, and we'll just need 1 block of that for now. We're going to be out of gold though for making casts. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is going to get tricky. Aluminium brass, we could make a bit. We've got enough aluminium ore here. And me trying to spell it the Australian way is not gonna not gonna work here. So it's what, 3 to 1, if my math is correct. 3 to 1 of what? 1 copper, which is, well, we could be close here. We need 8 for the pick. Nope. Right, so that's for the tough plate, and that is for the aluminium brass, if my calculations are correct. So while we're waiting, let's go ahead and make the blank for the, whoops. Oh, you can, interesting, you can go from one to the other. I did not know that. I learn something new every day. Alright, we'll get this situated. And it's night time, so I should probably sleep. May as well. Oh, I did get it right. Awesome. Okay, so while we're doing that, let's melt down the tin and the copper. And lastly, we're going to need 6 pieces of paper, I think, to make the tough binding. Because each of these count for half. Maybe not. Okay, maybe I can't make the tough binding out of paper. Yeah, so you can either make it stone, obsidian, netherrack, or thormium. Can I just take, hang on, where is the thormium that we got? We found a fair bit of it. Can I just go like this? Or, well, that works for me. I think that gives it an extra modifier as well, so I'm not exactly sure, but that works for me. Alright, pouring this thing out. Should go solid. Awesome. So let's go ahead and assemble this thing. Tough. And then, look at that. Well, it's not bad. Not amazing either, but it'll do for what we're doing. So, now that it's daytime, let's go ahead and show you how this thing works. So, what I wanted to do with this is sort of set up like a little tree farm or something that we could, like a manual tree farm for now, because obviously we're still very limited in technology. But this thing pretty much just, if you mine the bottom of a tree, it will mine the whole thing. So, super quick to getting wood, because you might have noticed coal is a bit hard to come by, so mining a heap of trees down and then turning it into charcoal is a big deal, so cool beans. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and chop down a heap of trees and set up like a little tree farm here. We might come back when you guys are interested to take a look at that, if I think it's worthwhile looking at. We have been, this is a nice little 16-minute segment all in one go, so alright guys, I'm going to chop down some trees for a bit. I will see you guys in a sec once we are ready to move on. Alright guys, so after a little while here I've set up a bit of a tree farm which is going a treat. I've been using that newly made axe, this lumber axe here to get a heap of wood, and I've been making a ton of charcoal, doing the thing, and also getting a surplus of wood which is really nice. So yeah, it's been pretty useful so far, but it occurred to me that probably the most easily found material to make early game sort of high cost tools like the lumber axe, and probably I'm going to do this for the hammer and the, what's the other name for the other material? The excavator. I'm going to make those out of obsidian because that is easy to make. I've got this nice little water bucket here. I'm actually going to do that here in a second, not only for the tools, but I actually need to make it for the assembly table and the lasers. So I'm going to go off and collect a whole heap of it. But what I'm going to do next is, because I want to get into railcraft and making sort of carts to go all over the place to various different places that we've got set up, we need to make tracks. And the problem with that is, to make these wooden rail beds, we need the wooden tires, which is, we need creosote oil for. Now we did try and do that using these coke oven, these coke bricks from Immersive Engineering, but we didn't have the tool to unlock that, if you remember. But what I'm going to do is make the railcraft equivalent, and that's what I've got going here. I've got all of these bricks cooked up just for that. Planned ahead for you guys. So we'll set this up on the table. So we only need 26 of these. And we're going to set these up outside here somewhere. Actually, should we do it outside? Yeah, let's put it just here, I guess. So this is pretty much exactly the same also, although this one won't need a tool to get started with. And boom, awesome. So you can see that worked from the thing popping up in the middle. Now I think you can make creosote oil just using wood, but we're about to find out. If not, we'll chuck in charcoal, but this will do for now. Oh, well, it's doing something. So maybe. Yeah, I guess we'll just let that run and see what happens. It'll definitely turn this into charcoal. I don't know if we'll get creosote as a result, but yeah, this tree farm doing wonders. So what I'm going to go do now is go grab myself a heap of obsidian from probably, do you remember the lava pool over there? We might do that because I know there's other ones down in the well over near the iron deposit. I want to find the iron deposit. It's actually, we haven't found it just yet, but that's where we found that that dungeon, so with all of our diamonds and stuff. But yeah, we need to find the iron deposit because iron's probably going to be what we need. Although, I could nearly, just thinking about this. Well, no, I was going to start making some of the engines that we're going to be using for the Buildcraft. So if we have a look here, the only engines that are really available to us at this stage are the Stirling engine, the Redstone engine, and the combustion engine. And I think the only one we're going to use is the Stirling engine to start off with. But we need a bit of gold and stuff for the pipes and all that good stuff. Like, these are pretty straightforward. Oh, pistons, you need to make a tough rod for that. Wow, that's a lot more expensive. So you need 3 iron per piston. We really need to find that iron vein. Ah, man. Alright, well, I'm off to collect some obsidian. When I come back, we'll keep working. Alright, so I've been out and now I'm back. Got all myself some half a stack of obsidian. Well, this is probably a full stack, but yeah, it is a full stack. But I'm going to go ahead and make myself my hammer now, which will be great. I need to make a stencil though first, I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'm pretty sure for the hammer we need... Oh, you know what? I might not have enough. Oh, well, I'll have enough for this, but I won't have enough for the lasers and stuff as well. I thought... oh, man, I thought I had enough, but obviously not. Okay. Oh, well, obsidian head. 2 of these. And the tough rod. Awesome. Oh, wrong table. But this is going to allow me to mine in a 3x3 area, albeit very slowly. But, awesome. That is not a bad start. Okay. You know what? I actually might... Nope, I'm 1 piece of obsidian short for doing the lasers and stuff in Buildcraft. Wow, that would be just about right, wouldn't it? Okay, well, I think my Flux is just kicking in. So, for those of you that haven't got Flux installed on your computer, what it does is it dims your screen and adjusts its color as you move into nighttime. So, I'm recording this at about 6 o'clock in the evening, and it's decided that my room's getting dark enough that I need to change the color. So, sorry about the FPS lag on that. That is the reason for it. This coal coke oven that we set up before is actually making ourselves creosote oil at 250 millibuckets per piece of wood. So, that's all well and good. I'll let it do its thing for the next little bit. So, now that we got our hammer, I'm going to show you guys how it works. I'm going to take it with me over to the iron deposit. Well, it's supposed to be where the iron is, but we haven't found it just yet. So hopefully it'll allow us to find it a bit more easily. I'm going to clean my inventory up just a little bit first, though. I've also realised I don't need the camel pack to drink water. I've got a bucket of water with me, like I normally do for when I'm going caving. So if I need to drink, I'll just put it down. Hang on, I'll show you. Put it down, make a hole, and I'll just drink it and then take it with me. So pretty sort of glitched kind of way to get around it. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that, but yeah, it's working at the moment, so I'm not going to not use it, I guess. All right. I should probably show you how this hammer works. We'll go over to the iron deposit. I'll probably pause the video and meet you guys back over there when I've reached the hole in the ground, and I'll show you how this hammer works. Okay, so I'm back over at the hole. Let's try and find the one I actually want to climb down. No, I think it's this one, yep. So there's supposed to be iron around here somewhere, but I don't know where it is just yet, so we're gonna dig for a bit. It's supposed to be down to about Y level 32. Oh, okay, so this is where it's going to get dangerous in terms of rocks falling on us. So this could get interesting. Cave-ins will happen, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what sort of materials we need to prevent it from happening. Whether or not we can just use wood or something. Yikes, this is where I die. Okay. Yeah, well, this is how I was going to search for the iron deposit. We'll see how this goes, though. So it would be nice if there was a better way of sort of figuring out how to find these things without actually having to dig. Because I've done this quite a few times now, and it's getting quite annoying. So, yeah. Not to mention that it fills the inventory very quickly full of this rock, which is not real useful at the moment. It makes it really heavy, and it's hard to fight when it's like that, so yikes. Well, I'm going to try and find this iron vein, guys. I will come back once I've found it. Well, I'm in a bit of a predicament here. You know when I said before that I was just placing down the water and drinking from it? Well, I think I drank from the ocean, and it thinks I've eventually got a debuff here, and it's given me dehydration, and I can't stop it. My water meter is down at 10%, and whenever I keep drinking, it just sort of makes it all worse. It just drains away instantly, so I don't really know what to do. It's not looking good, guys. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yes, I can drink from this one, and it's fine. It's not rebuffing it. I think it's because I'm just in an ocean biome. That's why it was no good, but yeah, that's less than ideal. Oh, at least we figured out a way to get around it, I guess. So if you're going to use this trick, make sure you do it when you're not in an ocean biome. Oh my god, I've been in the ocean biome when I drank just then. Ah! Well, let me outlast this, hopefully. Oh my god, another 17 seconds of it. The worst. Alright, we're going to get there, guys. Whew. Awesome, so I'm just out here exploring at the moment. Trying to find some more iron. I was unsuccessful, and my bloody obsidian hammer has nearly had it already. Oh, what is this over here? I totally did not see this. Let's YOLO it. I'm a fair bit away from the base, but let's have a look. Oh, I think this is a dungeon of some sort. Oh, hello, Guardian. He has got a little bit of health. I think these are like the areas where you can get those memento things for discovery or whatever the hell they're called. Oh god, this looks not very good. Alright guys, so we're all out of time for this episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you leave a like down below. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. You get updates on when all my new videos go out live. Also check me out on all of my social medias. All the links are on the screen. That's going to do it from me. I will catch you all in the next episode.